We have a lot of stuff to talk about right meow. Still rocking 29 sexy and awesome subscribers. Let's see if we can actually gain 30 subscribers maybe in the course of the next couple days. Anyone who is watching these videos, thank you so much. I haven't made a new video in 8 days now. Last video was May 9th. A lot of things have happened. One is that I actually was sick. Not like deadly sick. I don't know what the hell happened. My allergies were so bad that my voice just pretty much just broke down. And I just could not like really just have a terrible raspy sore throat voice, and it was utterly terrible. Still feeling a little kind of bad, but didn't really have so much bad sinuses or any really bad like fever, flu-like symptoms. It was just really my throat was killing me. Whoo! A lot of things have happened in the last week, and I'm actually kind of glad that I did not make a new video in the last week, because now we can talk about all the great things, and there is a really good chance that MULN can go on a rocket ship. A lot of people may or may not want to hear that, because I've been kind of in the middle of Mullen. I do actually have a long position now of Mullen. Anyone watching these videos for the last month and a half, almost actually 2 months, I've been day trading Mullen, stayed away from swing trading, but ever since Mullen bottomed, I've been holding shares, and I just actually increased it. Go over that momentarily. But I started, I got heavily invested in Mullen 2023, March, all the way up until May, right before the first reverse stock split. And I am just very bullish on something epic and mother of all madness can happen, considering the last couple days, the last week, we have had stocks go for no reason from a couple pennies to now a couple of dollars. And we'll go over that in this video as well. Oh, it is Friday at 2:22 p.m. Eastern Time. I am sipping some wine, hoping that the white wine deoxidizes my body of maybe a sore throat. I should be drinking red wine. Shit. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, okay. So, let's see. Firstly, Monday, Mullen announces a $150 million financing commitment agreement. Good and bad. Dilution has happened. That's the bad part. Good is that Mullen received $150 million. They're not going bankrupt. Just like shorts pretty much were saying that they would go bankrupt. No, like they are good for 13 months is what their company is saying. 13 months. Now, what is the downside? Mullen has now, where's my Webull account? Where are you? So Mullen went from 6.55 million outstanding now to 11.41 million shares outstanding. Hang on, let me see if I can actually get something on the screen here. It's not gonna let me do it. I gotta take a screenshot. Okay, here we go. Ooh, God, that's all unorganized and messed up. Okay, anyways, so I did go long on quite a bit of money a couple days ago. I'm definitely down. I am holding 1,850 shares though. Ironically, I actually have a full position size of when I actually started making videos on Mullen a month and a half ago. I actually had close to 12 grand into Mullen. I'm down, I don't want to say huge. I mean, I am down definitely more than 30% right now since the stock price is $4.93, which is not good. So anyways, Webull already has it updated. The market cap obviously has been increased, which is a good thing. We probably don't have to worry about that, but we're trending down because dilution has happened. So that's really the crappy thing, but shares outstanding doesn't matter, really, that the float increased by a twofold. No. And I'll explain why momentarily in this video. Okay, so Mullen did drop their quarterly earnings. I'm not really going to go over this because there's really nothing good in here other than Mullen pretty much confirming something that I've talked about that could be a potential value play squeeze. Total, where are their assets? Assets, where are you? And I'm not the best when I'm a TA guy, not an FA guy. I believe this is their, yeah, hang on. September 30th, actually, no, wait a second. March 31st, 2024. Total liability stockholders, 214 million. Revenue. I thought I saw 400 something million for assets. Unless I am tripping. Which I did not take any mushrooms. I don't believe so. Alright, so honestly, it really doesn't matter. I mean, either way, if their company is valued at maybe it is this 214. Still, you're talking their market cap obviously is a hell of a lot less than 200 plus million, which would give them a nice push if they could quadruple in price. Significantly, a nice push. All right, so we went over that. Last piece of news, yeah. So quarterly earnings came out, nothing good. That was on the 14th. Mullen continues EV expansion. This is basically just fluff news. Nothing really good came out of here. Okay, let's go over the charts now of why Mullen could go bananas. Like, when I say bananas, I mean like a mother of all short squeeze. Like, we probably have never, ever, ever, ever seen before. Like you cannot imagine. Okay, where are you, Mr. Charts? Come on. Whoa! Screen's black. What's going on here? Come on. Trading View. Where is Trading View? The hell is going on, man? Damn! Alright, give me 1 second. Trading View is being a butthole. Okay, I really don't understand why when I close out Trading View and reopen it, it doesn't go back to my recorder, but all good. We're back. Oh yes, we are majorly back. Okay. Let me see. What did I want to go over? 1 second. Where is this? Okay. Good. All right, let's go ahead, close the MACD, close the RSI, really doesn't even matter. Mullen, 1 minute. Today has just been today is just basically pretty much sold off. Nothing is really going on today to really talk about, but let's go ahead and talk about two other stocks that ran this week for really just no reason. Firstly is CRKN had a monstrosity. CRKN, they did like an annual phone call the other day. It was Wednesday evening. And then yesterday they ended up squeezing by almost 1,000%. 1,000%. They went from literally like last week to right below a dime all the way up. Just crazy. They actually broke today. 60 cents. Now, as for Fair Day Future, they have just been on a monstrosity of a absolute bull run. GameStop, AMC. I actually did do a day trade of GameStop and AMC. When is that? Monday, as soon as they open. But GameStop, AMC ran. So basically, the meme stock, a lot of these stocks are just going bananas. But Fair Day Future has been on an epic run all the way from 5 cents, literally for the last week right now. This stock is like, you want to talk about a mother of all short squeeze. This had a mother of all run. Anyone who was in the Mullen run of 2022 March, 700% in 3 weeks. Like, this thing is up by what? You're talking a dime, as high now as almost $4. That is a hell of a lot more than 700%. That's a hell of a lot more than 5,000%. No, not yet, but thousands of percents. Thousands of percents. Actually, let me get the exact number. What's the ticker? FFIE. In one week, they have gone up by 3,766%. Well, imagine, CRKN went up in one day by almost 1,000%. Now imagine if Mullen can do more. CRKN has outstanding shares, I believe, at 55 million. Faraday Future. Let's dive in. Give me 1 second. I can't show it on the screen, but I can just go ahead and confirm really quickly. 51 million shares outstanding, CRKN, FFIE. Shares outstanding is 42 million shares outstanding. So as you see, Mullen has smaller amount of shares outstanding. And Mullen also has a small market cap as well. So, yeah. Mullen, I mean, if there is a reason that Mullen can go up, since David was running his mouth for the longest time, and there's speculations that the CEO of CRKN has been buying shares too, since the last couple days. But imagine, since Mullen dropped their quarterly earnings, if the insiders and David actually bought shares, what that would do. Because there are so many shorts out there that are just betting against David because he doesn't own any shares. Wow. Imagine. Okay, so with CRKN is a better example than, I want to say, Faraday Future. And the reason why I think this is probably, actually, let's go to the daily chart of Faraday Future really quickly. Did Faraday Future do a reverse stock split? Okay, so they've already done a 1 for 3. And they also did a 1 for 80. I remember. So, heavily shorted. Beaten down company. Squeeze like you cannot imagine. You're talking pre-reverse stock splits. Oh yeah, this thing. I mean, imagine if you were a bag holder back in... Yeah, it's very similar to Mullen. Imagine if you were a bag holder back in July 22. Potentially having an average of 1,900. Now, with CRKN, let's go ahead and do the same thing. Oh, yeah. This is just... Yeah, big... Okay, so they actually did do a 1 for 60. Obviously, they did not regain NASDAQ compliant, which is really unfortunate, just like Mullen. Hopefully, this stock does not have to do another reverse stock split. But imagine if you were holding this stock... from, let's go back to July 22. Oh yeah, this is just one big, I think I was actually looking at the stock a long time ago. So they did a 1 for 60 back in July 23. Oh yeah, we gotta go even significantly back, January 23. So let's go back to June 22. You're talking $63. So even though that CRKN went on this epic run of about 1,000%, if you were bag holding this thing, $62, like it's not there. But Faraday Future obviously has gone up a lot more. The point that I'm saying is that these two stocks pumped, or not even pumped, squeezed for essentially like no good reason. No effing good reason. Now, let me go ahead and reset this significantly. I think I was actually looking at the stock a very long time ago. So when we go ahead and look at CRKN, which is very hard to compare, but we ended up squeezing all the way up to about, let's say, 60 cents. So ironically, we ended up filling a gap here, because gaps do potentially, but we could not get above the 60 cents, as you see right here, this big gap. So we ended up gapping on CRKN all the way back to the price of September 2023, which was what was that? Not even about a year ago, right? Now let's go ahead and look at Faraday Future. This it's another one. God, I would not want to be just bag holding this company. I'm so sorry if anyone was oh, this is just like Mullen 2.0. Okay, so we ended up getting all the way up to about $4. So we ended up going to basically heavy levels all the way back in October 23. And I saw this, and I said, this is actually very crazy, because back in October 23, the penny stock market was on fire. Fire, baby. The penny stock market was rock and rolling. Ever since Powell came out in January, not January, December, mid-December, the top of the market's been making new highs, and we have been making new highs for 6 months. The market needs to change. We need to get, the market goes through a cycle. Every market goes through a cycle. But the top of the market is really just too overextended. So is this a signal that the penny stock market is going to get back to how it was like in October? Now, let's go for laughs. What was Mullen's stock price back in September? We are not on the 1 minute. What is Mullen's stock price back in September? And can it be a mother of all short squeezes? I mean, honestly, like if we were to get Mullen to squeeze back to September, October of last year, would it be a mother of all short squeezes? Isn't it pretty funny how I made one of my first videos talking about how Mullen can fill this gap at $60-something? Where is this gap? I know we have a gap around this area. 70-something. We have a lot of resistance around here. We really, really had a ton of resistance right in this area. But I'm pretty sure it was a gap around this area. Where are you? I know we definitely have a gap at 34. This gap here. I thought we had. I seriously thought we had a gap at 60-something bucks. I could be wrong though, but it was one of the first videos I made. But anyways, if we were to squeeze Mullen, you're talking about a solid over 1,000% squeeze. And Mullen has much more of a fan hype than CRKN. Mullen has more of a cult than FFIE Future. Maybe something big can happen. I really don't know. But on the daily time frame, the last thing, then I'm going to conclude this video. On the daily time frame, it is not looking terrible. It's not looking, I mean, it's of course, it's Mullen. Mullen can definitely look better. But when it comes down to it, the Keltner channel that we've been using and making videos on, it kind of looks how we pretty much bottomed, and we're just on a little bit of an uptrend. Can it continue? We definitely broke down the Keltner channel, yeah, but you want to know what? Friday last week sold off too. If we get some great news, I mean, oh baby, you know, we have so much more room to really get above here. MACD is starting to pretty much curl over, which is not good. Maybe we can just kind of twist around a little bit, you know, dance before getting actually higher. Kind of like if you look at the MACD back in January. But who knows? If I had to really gamble, which I'm basically gambling by taking a long position now on Mullen, if I had to gamble, I would say something has to come big. Because it's only time before pretty much everyone looks at Mullen and says, hey, this thing is so much more shorted than CRKN and Fairday Future combined. Mullen of the Mullens! Hopefully it happens. I really do hope it happens. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know in some comments. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And hopefully this thing starts rock and rolling, because it needs to be our day.